on this video because you think that you're a loser because you're out of shape. I'm here to tell you this. You aren't a loser if you are trying, alright? If you are giving it your best effort to get in the best shape of your life, if you are going into the gym, trying to figure out a way. Look, I completely get that. You know, we're all a bit lost in this generation trying to figure out what works best for us. And unfortunately, you may be in that crowd. You're not losing the weight. You're not actually progressing the way that you want to. And I completely get it. It's tough, you know, being alone, right? I know how it feels being isolated because in my life, I was never really, you know, told what I was really passionate. I never told I was good enough. And that pretty much really dented my confidence. I was never really, you know, wanted by anyone. I was told I was a loser, and that made me so lost in what is a very lost generation in general. But I was more so on the more lost spectrum because of all the bullying, all the hassle that high school offered me. And it was tough. It was tough growing up because when you have those feelings of hatred for everyone else because, you know, you think that, you know, they deserve no respect, they don't deserve anything back because they treated you like ass, you think, you know, they don't deserve anything. I'm gonna treat them, I'm gonna be an absolute dickhead. But your moral compass like comes back at you and tells you that, hey, that's not the right thing. And that's what my father told me. You can't really treat people like shit because they're gonna treat you more so like shit and they could cause you hell. And you should set the example. And it was really tough for me to like get that message through, especially as an out of shape guy, because I was fat. And you know, when I was at my heaviest at around 70, 80, I had the mental like, you know, health of like, I don't know, an average woman in this like day and age. Like, it was bad, bro. I was getting broken daily at high school. My heart was getting like scarred every single day. It was bad. And I remember like I used to come back home and I used to almost get into tears and be like, you know, why am I living this life on repeat for like 300 days, and for what, 5 years? It sucked. But then I remembered that, you know, a quote that really stuck with me: the most successful people have the most toughest of dragons to slay. And this was one of those dragons. And as an out of shape guy, I took myself to the gym and I started gymming. Granted, was I good at it? No, I sucked. I remember like back in the day, I used to, you know, crave about bench and it sucked. It was bad, bro. It was tough because I used to think that, wow, benching is such a sigma exercise. Oh my god, it's masculinity pill till, I don't know, till maximum consumption. I thought it was a really cool exercise. Granted, it doesn't build that much muscle, but it's really cool as shit to, like, I don't know, lift a bunch of weight from your chest and be like, wow, I'm so cool, holy. But like, yeah, I was bench obsessed for the first 2 years of my lifting journey till I got to 100, and I was like, yeah, sack this shit, sib out, let's move on to the next thing. And then I started taking my progress seriously. But what I want to say is that, you know, through all the controversy that I faced, and, you know, because of me being out of shape, I was never really good with women. And even now, when I look like this, I'm terrible with women. I had a girl send allegations that I was looking at a bouncy cherries with the casual sauce. Trust me, bro. Yeah, false allegations maxing in the big 25. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so we got that going, and it sucks, you know. Huz hate us, they do. And why the hell am I picking out gum? I think my breath sucks. Ugh. But yeah, I need to keep talking. Wait. Yeah, it's bad. I want to tell you guys that, you know, whatever you're going through in this life, life's gonna hit you like a fucking truck. It is, right? I had so many times where I wanted to give up around my life. I wanted to rope max. But I realized that, would my mom be happy with that? No. Would my sister be happy with that? No. Would my dad be happy with that? No. They'd all be sad. I'd be letting down an entire generation of my family's legacy. And I, you know, the reason I also like Bruce Wayne Batman so much as of recently is because he might fall, but he'll always get up eventually. And that's what I learned. My mom always told me I was a fighter. I was like, really? She was like, yeah. Now I get why. Right now, I'm in the most isolated state I've ever been in my life. I've never felt more alone, more, you know, in my own element, and I actually kind of enjoy it. It's peaceful. Making YouTube videos, you know, making content, you know, knowing people are shit talking me behind their back, it's actually kind of funny. You know, me putting on this little mask, it's kind of funny. It's my Batman mask. Like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm such a cool guy. I don't know anything. When in reality, I know all what these people are doing, and it's really interesting. But what I did want to say is that whatever you're going through, I want you to understand that we've all been through shit. I've been through shit, and it's just about how hard you get through it. And I know that sounds harsh, but that's just the God honest truth. Life sucks, bro. It sucks. If I were to say my life out of 10 so far, it'd be like a 6, a 5. It's been pretty mad. Granted, I did want female attention. Even at the start of the year, I really wanted female attention. I think all of you out of shape motherfuckers, you guys probably do, yeah? Yeah, I know. You do, right? And let me give you a reality check. I'm gonna be dead ass, right? Even if you get in shape, like get abs and everything, you're still not gonna get the woman of your dreams. Granted, they're gonna look at you like I don't know, curry sins. Why am I being racist? Wow, I'm such a terrible person. Yeah. Did I get that? No. Yeah. I got lost in my thoughts. It's weird because you shouldn't do this for Huz. If you want muscle, you shouldn't do it for Huz. Huz will see you and they'll be like, wow, what a good guy. They'll see you for who you are, not the sort of mask that you're putting on. Because I think for me, you know, when I was going for that girl early in the year, I was putting on a big ass mask of a guy that was more than he actually was. And I think she read it and she was like, what a fucking weirdo. And yeah, she didn't like me. And then I think I said it earlier, yeah, accused me of some shit, which I think I said in a previous video, maybe this one, I don't know, I don't remember. I'm so sleepy. But yeah, it sucks, right? It's bad, bro. But I wanted to tell you guys, why am I yapping so much? Holy shit. That your story is defined by the struggles you go through. It always has been. And I want you to understand that whatever you go through, you should understand that it takes time to get better. Your wounds will take time to heal. Your hardships are what define you, right? It always has been. That one hardship, granted, she didn't break my heart. I'm gonna be real, it wasn't that deep, but like it gave me a big lesson to not be over obsessed with a person ever again, regardless of their race, regardless of who they are, because I learned that, you know, once you get over obsessed with a person, your jade of like your dreams just gets so like skewered, right? And at that stage, I didn't have online fitness coaching. I had nothing to my name. I was just aimlessly trying to flex that I was into self-improvement. Oh my god, I'm so much better than everyone else. When in reality, I'm just trying to be different. And yes, we are just trying, guys. We are not better than everyone else. But I want you guys to understand that being out of shape sucks. But being mentally, you know, drained, you know, being mentally bad, being mentally at a state where you just want to finish things off is worse. And I want you guys to understand that. Put the effort in daily to improve your life, right? Surround yourself with people that you love. Surround yourself with your family. I know that no one says this, but guys, for the love of God, treat your mom and dad with some bloody respect. Don't yell at them. Don't disrespect them. Don't try and like think that you're so much better than them because, you know, you're doing something that they haven't done. Because here I'm gonna keep things frank, guys. They shouldn't really do social media because they weren't born in the age where they actually understood it, and they still don't understand it. So what do you think is going to happen when they try and start like a social media account? Guys, they will not even know how to upload a video. Okay, they're not going to know how to do anything. We do, they don't. So don't think that you're better than everyone else by uploading videos, or like, I don't know, trying to go to the gym even, because I mean, I don't know, they didn't probably know the gym either. But I know this is a shit video. I know I yapped a lot. Holy yapping 10 for like 20-50 sets, bro. But I'll end it here with this, you know. Yesterday was history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today, it's a gift, my friend. I want you to understand that you deserve to live. We all do, regardless of what you've done, regardless of your mistakes, because it's the mistakes that make us genuinely human.